long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Gators will kick this deep to start us off. This one will be fair caught. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. And now the running back's got it again. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket now. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Cyclones starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Boy, how fortunate is the Florida defensive coordinator when you can rely on speed and quickness like this on the defensive line. No need to blitz. You don't have to bring those linebackers when you have the tradition and speed and excellence in the defense.
He'll take a deep shot. Oh, and it's almost intercepted on the first possession here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Offense comes to the line for 3rd down off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Here's a target, and it's complete. An explosive play. They finally grab him, but the ball moves inside the 25.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
And on the carry, he's heading left. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, this guy's already over 30 yards on the opening drive of this game. Another nice play right here. If this defense can't stop him, just keep feeding him the football.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And the Cyclones pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Here's a throw underneath to the back. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Trying to make the 3rd down yardage with the jet sweep. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And they will trot out the field goal team here. It'll be a 24-yard attempt. Should be automatic. And this one is right through. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Here's the fair catch by the return man. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver. That play makes it 2nd and 10. They'll run it to the left. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3. The Gators looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On 3rd down, it's a handoff. Breaks loose at the 45.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Caught over the middle.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
And the Gators getting set on 1st and 10. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Rodriguez. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
The Gators hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Ready? 1st and goal for the offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He'll try a pass here. And it's intercepted right near the goal line.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking a snap, he turns around, he flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction, the way they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes, the play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Shotgun formation here on third down. The throw complete to the running back underneath. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it go. And it's complete downfield. And a huge gain across midfield, all the way to the 40-yard line.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter.
At the 36, brings up second down.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Using his legs here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal. The Cyclones come to the line with first and goal.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
The quarterback's got it on the option. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Look at a throw on third and goal. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Cyclones. So a quarterback who can escape and score like that, what boost for this offense.
Yeah, and quarterbacks like this who can scramble are so hard to defend because the defense is so caught up in coverage and defending the pass. By the time they realize what's happening, there's no chance of stopping him from scoring.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Number 17, set to kick off.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they start the drive. The Gators offense retakes the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Lets it fly to the wideout. He makes the grab. That is a huge play. Finally brought down to the 46-yard line.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle is finally made, but not before a big gain. They'll spot it at the 24.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw.
Will he score here? Receiver steps out just short of the goal line. The Gators will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to throw again. It's a bullet, but incomplete.
Well, they're snapping the ball near the goal line, but the defense does a good job of thinking, hey, guys, let's force the incompletion. Force them into going for 3, and let's not give up 6. They did their job there.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that point.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. A huge gain moves the ball to the plus 22. Great scoring position now. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. It's press coverage now from these DBs. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback escapes the pocket. There's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Iowa State.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. It's second down. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Throws to the tight end. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Big play across midfield. Now they're threatening at the opponent's 38. And the Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent. This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone or they have to settle for 3?
Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Second down. We're going to throw it. And he's going to fling it deep. Going for it all here. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. Now the important point after attempt. The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown on their last possession. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Tailback with another carry. Sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And the Cyclones will bring their punt team on the field now. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Florida offense retakes the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. Gets free now, heads into the secondary. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. It's a quarterback draw here. Running with purpose. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, the back just had no chance there. The defense is all over the draw play to stop him behind the line.
Yeah, I don't know if they were tipped off or what, but they weren't fooled at all. You could tell the defense was dialed in, knew exactly what was coming, and made the tackle.
Important second down play coming up. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? At the 30 now. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Cyclones. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
Now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score Iowa State 24, Florida.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Gators offense retakes the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. Gets rid of it on the move. Looks to his left and makes the completion. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Fires it to the wideout. It's caught downfield. That's a huge gain. Stop finally made it to 43. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. First down. Looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. And this time the defense is all over the quarterback run. They bring him down short of the marker. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Second down after that previous play. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
And looking to throw now on first down. The QB throws his third pick of the day. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Catch is made down the middle. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught over the middle by the tight end. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Iowa State 24, Florida 14.
The Cyclones will kick this away to begin the second half. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Powering through the defender. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
That's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. We'll give it to the running back. That run moves the ball across the 40. The Gators will crank up the tempo. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. It's an out route. The catch made. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. Quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Trying to create outside the pocket now. He pulls it in for a big gain. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. He'll hand it off. Touchdown, Florida. And the comeback continues. And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT is good. They draw within 3, 24-21. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away.
Iowa State, 21.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Using his legs on the scramble. And an explosive gain moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 42.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Ball handed off. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
Oh, that one's picked off. It's a short return to make the tackle at the 25, but what a play for this defense.
Well, mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover 3. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. Receiver makes the grab. He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down now.
Offense facing 4th down.
The Gators will bring their punt team onto the field.
On to kick it away.
Returner decides to fair catch this. And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Handoff in a single back formation. Here's the second down play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He's found some room at the 45. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
And that pass is hauled in over the middle. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this batter is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Crucial third down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Short throw complete to the tight end. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. And the Cyclones will line up now. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And now the defense able to bring him down. Second down and goal. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. And he'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes it a 10-point game.
That makes the score Iowa State.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Screen to the receiver in the flat. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. And one final play before the end of the quarter. And he'll drop back here on third down. And here comes a deep shot. And the pass ball is incomplete. They tried to squeeze in a deep shot with time running down in the third quarter.
Iowa State 31, Florida, 21.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And the back now goes in motion. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Back to throw again. Grab made by the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And the Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Dump off caught by the running back. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Gators line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And he finds his tight end for the catch. 4 set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Gators. Trying to come all the way back. Extra point try coming now. And the extra point gets him within 3, 31-28. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Iowa State offense takes the field now. Here's the handoff. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
1st down here for this offense. It's a foot race. An explosive play. Big gain across midfield to the 42.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop.
Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the 1st down mark.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down, and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. The Cyclones will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. Two backs now flanking the quarterback. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And the completion made. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
This is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out on the field. It's a one-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start here.
And they'll give it to the back. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Same tailback, another carry.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
And we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to steal a late-game comeback victory. The Gators looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Tackle made just short of the end zone. They'll put the ball about the 3. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. It's a shotgun run call. Touchdown, Florida, to claim the lead here in the final minute.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
So after the late score, they'll kick it off and hope the defense can hold up, preserve this lead. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. It comes down to this. They need a touchdown. They've got some time to work with. How aggressive will they be? Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
You know, all week the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
And he's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And he's got some open field ahead. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the defense takes a timeout with 27 seconds left. Fresh set it down to the offense. First down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal. First and goal. They play this right, they can pretty much put the game on ice. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. Now they line up to kick the extra point. Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. It is intercepted. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a two-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Oh, and he fumbled the ball. On this winds up a safety.